-4 outside. Ah. Anyway, let's get with it. So, I'm gonna kick this off with Twin Flames and Separation because we didn't do that or reunion, and recognition last week. So I'm gonna just do Separation now, and then probably do Lion Masculine Situation after this, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do reunion, and recognition. So, other rants that I got for Black History Month, all Black History Month. I'm doing life coaching for $50. And I'm doing readings for $35. So any kind of reading that you want, $35. Life coaching session is it's 3 readings in one. So you basically get 3 readings for $50. I might turn it up to 55 on y'all though, because for those that's taking advantage, these are sweet deals. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only doing it because, like I said, I just want to reach as many people as I can this month. I hate that people only bite on the specials and shit. I mean, shout out to the people that buy full prices because y'all know what y'all get out the deal. But like I said, you know, and then the motherfuckers that keep saying they gonna do regular, they always sneak into the deals. I'm just doing a deal so I can just talk to y'all, reach people, and just have shit to do when I'm not at work. I'll be bored sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So this is one of them bored times. I'm just trying to, I don't know, book people that I can just do when I ain't at work. Got a lot more time at work because of COVID now, so it's like I can always be doing a reading and shit. Miss Capri got you today too. Don't talk about it. I got your reading today. So hope you checked out last message. So doing deals until February 28th. That's the last day. Or once I feel like I did enough readings for this month, and then I'll pull the plug on that. I'll let you know when the specials are over with. But other than that, let's get with it. So, Twin Flames of Separation. First card in this message is the 9 of Wands. This is the Wounded Warrior. This is being overburdened. This is just too much work. You spent. You burnt out. You tired. You know, you drained. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. You know, this goes for both masculine and feminine. Both of y'all are kind of tired of being sick and tired. Clarifying that is the 8 of Cups. This is the pay the bill card, a 2-part card. First part of the card is keeping your integrity up, or at least maintaining a good degree of integrity. So, you know, you're a good person. It's like a trustworthy person, a person somebody can trust. Not a manipulative motherfucker that people can't trust. Not you lie so fucking much people don't believe shit you say. You know what I mean? 8 of Cups, that's the integrity of a person that mean what they say. It's the integrity of a divine person that's about their business, that put their money where their mouth is, that do the work that they told and shit. They say they're gonna do some shit, they do it. Aside from the integrity part of it, the divinity part of it, it's the enterprise part of it. Like Patty Bell doing with these patty pies and shit. She ain't enslaved to no label. You know what I mean? She getting that Walmart money. She's enterprising and doing what she want to do as far as to one of these R&B divas that's out here doing what they have to do. So, like I said, it's going to be a lot of overburden, a lot of tiredness, days ahead, feminine, from your enterprise. As far as masculine, it's going to be a lot toiling on him for him to kind of get right. One thing your masculine needs to do is get his integrity correct, not just with you, but with the rest of the world. It's an integrity issue with your masculine, and it's an enterprise issue with you. Feminines, a lot of y'all need to step it up, me included, on the enterprise department. Your masculine stepping it up in the enterprise department, but it's like he got an enterprise, but his integrity shot. Feminine, it's like you got good integrity, but no enterprise. So y'all both kind of at an 8 of Cups. Masculine's trying to figure out one end of it. Feminine, you trying to figure out the other side. Bottom line, which is more important than anything, we got 3 of Wands. This is purpose. Path. You know? This is what God put you on earth to do. Everybody has one of these. Masculine has one of these. Feminine has one of these. As far as the divine feminine role, it's the Three of Wands. The divine masculine's role is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is just getting over. It's just getting from point A to point C. That's survival, or just support, or just protecting something, or just, like I said, holding somebody down like balloon strings. Two of Wands is the equivalent of like frogs who watch the tadpoles after the feminine have them. It's like it's hella tadpoles, and you're the frog male dad just protecting the tadpoles. You know, protecting them from like drying up in the sun, from this little shallow pond at the end, creating like water to come in and sustain life around here, or maybe it could be like a bird or some other type of predator trying to eat the tadpoles. You're just doing what you do. You're just here to make the tadpoles grow. From going from A to C. That's your job. Is to make sure they go from tadpoles to little frogs. Feminine, Three of Wands. Like I say, the feminine has to find the perfect place to have the eggs. A perfect place that ain't got too many predators around. A perfect place that ain't gonna make the masculine too scared to stick around. You know what I mean? It's like masculine is just in the place to be, protecting the place to be. Feminine is you gotta find the place to be. Then you gotta have the eggs. Then you gotta get the eggs fertilized. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta create a stable home or find another place of substance for when the kids turn from tadpoles to regular frogs or some shit like that. Like it's just more that goes into the feminine's actions arena than the masculine's arena. But its purpose still at the end of the day. So feminines, once you find your purpose, all that does is just put you in the runnings or put you in the arena for your masculine to kind of like follow your purpose or kind of uncover his own purpose in the process. You know, maybe in the process of this frog protecting tadpoles, he sees that he's good at doing his job. It's been like 3 things that happened that could have wiped out all these tadpoles, but this is a good motherfucking masculine that just to a whining very well. Like shit. It ain't even just like having the babies with this male bullfrog. It's like you even finding a bullfrog of this capability was an extra step and a plus for you. You know what I mean? So hold on 1 second. Yeah, I'm doing some readings. I'm about to call you right back. All right. So, clarifying Three of Wands, we got the Two of Swords. This is pussyfooting around. This is 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know what I mean? Of purpose. Since this deals with both masculine and feminine, I'm going to put it like this. Feminine, you're going to have the Three of Wands. That's part of your duty. The sooner you do that, or the more you do that, the bigger chances your Four of Wands is going to happen. What's Four of Wands? That's twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. I told you, any twin that fucking asked me past 3 years, what's the best way to get the union, reunion, and recognition? What I say, be on purpose. Find your purpose. Find your path in life, or find your masculine's path. All that shit gonna do is make him a better person, make him a better man or woman, because he can be a she can be a he, you know how we rock it. So, to use an example, it's like, I didn't find my purpose until LLE.Ascension was created. You know, I always knew I was gonna preach. I've been told that since I was a child. You're gonna be a preacher, son. You're gonna go to be a preacher, nigga. Your name Daniel, nigga. That's half the script right there. Like you're gonna be a prophet. And you know, I was always buying into that shit, but you know, I knew it wasn't gonna be like in a church. At least not in my young days. Like when I get older, or old enough, eventually I'm gonna, you know, become a preacher, have my own church and choir, and do what the fuck my grandpa and my grandma been wanting me to do since I arrived on this planet. But I still had to find me. I still had to find myself. I still had to find my path. I know the path my grandparents wanted me to be on. I know the path my mother wanted me to walk. But this is a path I had to find on my own. It wasn't until I met my twin flame to where this path started to formulate. I met my twin in 2012. I ain't come out with LLE.Ascension until 2018. So it really took 5 years, okay, of dealing with my masculine, you know, figuring him out, figuring me out, seeing you know, the differences and the similarities between us. To really go through the whole pick and pull, push and pull, back and forth, frequency activation, all that shit. Like it took 5 years of like being in a twin flame demo for my path to really unfold in front of me. And then, like I say, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like my twin just lit my brain for me to dive into tarot, astrology, numerology, physics, quantum physics. You understand what I'm saying? Like the Urantia book, fourth and fifth dimensional information. You know what I mean? Like divine information, as I like to say. I didn't know what a twin flame was. I couldn't even conceive what a fourth, fifth dimension was. I really couldn't like my interpretation of God back then was a little off. Everything made sense once I got into my twin flame demo. But me and my twin didn't get into union until I found this. Me and my twin got a union in 2019. I think it was like February 2019. Was it? Let me think. Before I moved to Utah. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was like 2019. You know what I'm saying? And it took a year having my channel to get into union. But like I said, it was really just a year of being on purpose to make room for the 401s that did happen. And as of course, 401s, you got the step after union, reunion, and recognition. The 501s, which is out here, which is life after union, reunion, and recognition. We'll dive into that when we get to it. But purpose. Without purpose, there is no union. There is no reunion. There is no recognition. Like purpose means more than just the path that you established for God. This is just being at the right place at the right time. Where I met my twin. We met in college. I moved from Washington, D.C. This nigga moved from D.C., Denver, Colorado. You understand what I'm saying? We both came home for the same purpose. To restart our lives and try to make a better situation for our lives. I was 24, going on 25 at the time. My master was 54, going on 55 at the time. We both were aligned. And, you know, we both were aligned to even meet each other. And then once we met, boom, it was like a fucking Big Bang Theory. And shit just started to make sense. You know what I mean? It's, you know, purpose, like I say, purpose is something more than probably what the fuck you think it is. It's just like God. It's hella meanings for purpose. Like I say, you have your own purpose. You got the purpose that you bring your masculine into. And you got the purpose God brings you into. Like God has a purpose for you. You create a purpose for yourself. And you also create a purpose for your masculine. 301s, that's like the ladder out the crab bucket. This is the Underground Railroad from slavery to freedom land. This is the way in and out, jacking in and out the matrix. You know what I'm saying? Like, ascension. The higher you go up, shit, the more raw power you're going to touch, the more clarity you're going to gain, the more information you're going to get, the more things going to make sense. So, feminine, come into the situation, you got the 5 of Cups. This is a hermit. Emotional isolation or loneliness. This could be Mario Wayne's and I Don't Want to Know video, crying in the tub with his clothes on. Kanye West Love Lockdown. Just listen to the song, the lyrics, the tone. It's Wayne Wonder, No Letting Go. Listen to the song, the lyrics, the tone. You know, it's just being alone. When you're not, but feeling that way. What are cups? Feelings and emotions. What are feelings and emotions? Just indicators of where you're going mentally. Feminine, you feel alone. Feminine, you feel like you by yourself. Feminine, this is a feeling you feel frequent. That don't mean you alone. You got God with you at all times. It don't mean you alone. You got your divine with you in the 4th or 5th dimension at all times. It don't mean you alone. You got people that really fuck with you. You just don't see them because, like I said, you done let your woes, you done let your problems, you done let your conflict, you done let outside shit or internal shit get the best of you right now, to where you don't know what's true or what's not. It's been times where you felt you were by yourself in life, only to realize further down the road it was people that helped you through your shit. It's like footprints in the sand. God carries you through certain shit, but it's also people who carry you through certain shit. One point in time, your masculine carried you in the sand. You thinking it was 2 footprints, then it turned to 1 footprint. You thinking you was walking by your motherfucking self. You was feeling this, but that was not the case. Somebody was carrying you. Whether that was God, whether that was your masculine, whether that was a dear fucking friend or family member who really got your best interest at heart. It's like somebody that know you better than you know yourself. It's like Trailer Park Boys. When Ricky got that little bit of money and basically was like blowing money left and right, was gonna have a fucking party and was pouring gasoline on his little car he used to sleep in for years to kind of signify that, you know what I mean, he in a better place. He was gonna buy him a trailer and he was gonna blow the car up. And his dad was sitting in the car. He was like, son, you don't want to blow this car up. Like, think of how much fun you had living in this motherfucker. Like, this shit is a piece of you, bro. Like, don't destroy this car. He's like, fuck this car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got money now. I'm rich and shit. And what Ricky do? He blew all that money that night. If he would have blew that car up, then he would have literally had nothing. Ricky spent all his money. He ain't had nothing but that car that his dad made sure he didn't sell. My twin did that shit with me one time. When I was first met him in college and I had like a refund. I think I got like 1,000 back. He's like, nigga, let me keep 500 so you don't spend it all. Oh, nigga, what? Nigga, this is my money. Like, boy, go somewhere. Like, fuck out of here. What you gonna spend my money? Like, nah, nigga, that don't make no sense. You let you keep my money. Man, I spent that $1,000 quick as shit. My twin looked at me like, see, should have let me hold that motherfucking funky ass little $500. Your ass has some money right now. I think that nigga had to pay one of my phone bills. He paid a phone bill and shit. It was tripping. Like, nigga, how you ain't got no money, nigga? You just had $1,000. I told you let me hold on to ass so you won't spend it. I know you more than you know yourself, boy. And I used to tell him like, nigga, no, you don't. Fuck out of here. I know you more than you know me type shit. But that nigga knew me. He knows me. I fuck myself off playing my twin off like he can't get a crack at me. Or he can't read me, or he ain't where I'm at mentally or spiritually and shit like that. Like I said, y'all can come at y'all twins like that. Y'all gonna understand. Your twin know who you are. They know you well. They know you better than you know yourself. They can say that. You can act like they can't say that, giving off of what you see. They don't spend that much time with you. They ain't with you a lot, this, that, and the third. Your twin know you. You're them. Y'all the same. Y'all the same. So, might feel like you by yourself, but you not. It's just a lesson you learning. This is somebody doing some shit for you, and you don't even realize it till you need this person or till you need something, and then they inform you that somebody helped you out with it. And you like, damn, here I am thinking I'm by myself. Here I am swearing people don't fuck with me when people do. All you doing, having this attitude that this 5 cup attitude, because it's feelings and cups. All feelings and it's cups. And all cups are feelings and emotions. All having this feeling and emotion is just letting the people know who fuck with you that you don't fuck with them. It's like your mama love the fuck out you. Your mama done got you out of so much trouble, and your ass walking around here talking about your mama don't fuck with you, or your own mama do you dirty and shit like that. And your mama just looking at you like nigga, I just paid your whole debt. I'm the reason you out of jail. Like, I'm the reason you got shit for your baby. Like, what? I don't do anything for you? Like, I'm not here? Like, man, that's like it's a slap in the face to the people who really fuck with you. All you going around here saying you ain't got nobody is just letting the people, like, know who fuck with you that you don't fuck with them. And that could be your twin included, too. Masculine coming to the situation. You had a 5, feminine, 5 of cups. He's got the 5 of wands. These are low ass energies at the end of the day, and hopefully we can move up from these energies. Masculine's moved on up like George and Wheezy, but it's like Y'all both in the same range of energy. Y'all are like starting off in low energies, going to high energies, only to balance out from low to high energies to something in the median. Like that's the swag y'all both got coming to the situation. Y'all in both low positions, going into high positions, but balancing out coming from the low positions y'all was just in. Five of Wands. This is life after union, reunion, and recognition. It's life after union. Like I said, biggest issue my twin had post union was taking me serious. That's why I say when y'all get in twin, like, focus on the Five of Wands. Focus on life after twin flame union, reunion, recognition. Because if you do, you're gonna have a plan. See, I was just so focused on getting to the Four of Wands, union, reunion, recognition, that when I got into union, it was like I ain't had no actions. I ain't had no first step after it. I didn't have no plans for the Five of Wands. Thus, it made my twin more iffy too. It's like, nigga, you've been telling me this whole time to get with you. You've been telling me this whole time to fuck with you. You've been telling me this whole time we doing this. We. Now I'm here, and it's like, where are we going? My twin asked me that shit. Like, yo, where we go from here? What do we do now? You wanted me here. I'm here. What's up? And I'm just like, I don't know. Nigga, what you mean you don't know? Ain't you not been waiting on this? I'm like, yeah. So you ain't ready, right? You always ain't ready then. I'm like, I got a plan, but I didn't. So my twin flame, I ain't talking about y'all. Just mine personally is just like that kind of affected my twin a little bit. It's like, well, maybe he just talking shit. Maybe he just say he got some shit planned just to get my attention. He ain't got nothing planned. You know what I mean? I went there with him. And as I see, he ain't got nothing for me. Like, so why does he make this shit? Like, my twin said that shit. Like, why you make this shit so important? Then I finally get with it. And then it's just like, you don't know what to do. It was really how my twin, it's just how I was with my twin. Little shit. Like, I can't look my twin in the eye too long. Because, like, I get the feeling all that. It's just weird emotion that I'm kind of uncomfortable with. You know what I mean? It was cool during recognition phase because, like I said, I really didn't know him. He really didn't know me. We were both kind of, like I say, on the same frequency, becoming one with that. But, like I say, once union happens, once you two fuse, it's like you really left with the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation was I didn't have a purpose or plan for him at the time. That he needed a purpose and plan for me. I mean, for himself. Like, he came to me for this reason. I'm thinking it's just the Four of Wands. Nah, he was coming to me to get his role, and I ain't have it for him. And by me not having his role for him, Three of Wands, bottom line, it made him to a swan. It's just pussyfoot on me. Made him a little iffy. One foot in with the shit, one foot out with it. Because he ain't really see enough to really verify that this is something serious. And then I was creating a whole channel during this whole time. So, you know what I mean? He's just looking like, yo, you just pulling shit out your ass for these fucking subscribers keeping me in your shit. He's like, nigga, you ain't got no plan. Like, you ain't got shit for me. You just using me to capitalize off these people. That's why he used that as a notion to try to, like, extort money from me. Like, this nigga really try to extort me. He was like, yeah, if I wasn't here, if I wasn't in your life, you wouldn't have your channel. You wouldn't have none of this shit you kicking to your motherfucking peoples. Thus, you wouldn't be getting no money. Thus, you wouldn't have made nothing. So, without me, you wouldn't be getting no money. You should pay me monthly for me allowing you to do this shit with me. And I'm like, nigga, what? Like, nah, we gonna have to work together. If you want money from me, if you want money off this shit, then you're gonna have to align. Like, you're gonna have to Two of Wands, my Three of Wands. This is my Three of Wands. So I can see if you was supporting me doing this. Hell yeah. Now I got a plan. Like, when I was in union, I had a plan. Like, immediately after that union happened and we went back to separation, that's when I knew what the plan was. So now I got a plan. So next time we do get in a union, reunion, and recognition, I got a fucking plan now. I'm saying I got my divine masculine's role now. I didn't have it then, but I got it now. But even though I got a plan now, my masculine's still iffy. Like I said, hey, you can't win for losing around this motherfucker, man. And like it's just a test. You learn by doing. So it is just pay to do a lot of shit and figure it out after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's how you gonna get ahead in this twin flame shit. So, feminine, you in regards to yourself personally, we got the Six of Swords. This is rolling with the homie. It's the clueless card. Rolling with the homies. All the clueless card is like I said, Brittany Murphy and Clueless. You know what I'm saying? When she was just infatuated with whoever the popular guy was that Cher was trying to hook her up with. Like, the way she listened to Cher is the way y'all be like listening to these psychics in this community and shit, sending y'all the fuck up. Cher didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. You know what I mean? Cher hooked Brittany Murphy up with this dude, and what happened? He sent Brittany Murphy off and tried to get with Cher. To where Cher ended up in a situation with him where he basically trying to force himself on her. And she's like, ew, get off me. I don't even like you like that. And it's like, all right, bitch, get the fuck out of my car. Cher gets kicked out the car. Cher gets robbed in the valley from fucking with this nigga. The same nigga she was trying to hook up with her friend, her bestie. Suppose Brittany Murphy did hook up with this guy like this, it probably would have turned out weird. See, Cher rich. Cher got a lawyer father and shit like that. Brittany Murphy came from the gutter. He probably would have raped her and killed her and left her in the slums where he felt she was worth to be at. It'd have been a different fucking story. You know what I mean? Cher was clueless. Just like most of these psychics that y'all listening to be fucking clueless, sending y'all off. You know what I mean? And what Brittany Murphy do? It finally clicked in her head. Rolling with the homies. That was our song. No, it wasn't our song. She threw that shit in the fire. It wasn't Cher's idea for her to throw all this shit in the fire. Brittany Murphy just came to Cher with this shit. You know what? I've been thinking. Swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, thoughts and decisions, basically. She's like, you know what I was thinking? You know, like, she was like, remember this song? Rolling with the, like, that's the tape. The whole card is like the tape she threw in the fucking fire. Because it's Brittany Murphy coming to grips. Like, we were never in love. He never liked me. I was infatuated with him. That was lust, not love. You know, so what am I tripping for? You know, I'm thinking he hurt me. He doesn't deserve me. You know what I mean? Her burning all that shit and fire is a Six of Swords moment. You know what I'm saying? But all the Six of Swords tells you is that that's the type of people you want to fuck with. You want to fuck with people who gonna fuck with you off the bat. You want women to fuck with you the way Brittany Murphy tried to fuck with the guy that Cher tried to hook her up with. You know, she really liked the guy. She didn't know him, but she really liked the guy. They had a song. They had a lot of shit. He didn't have, like, that ain't how he looking at it, but that's how she was looking at it, and that's cute. That's nice. That's a good person. For her to appreciate a situation that really wasn't even a situation. For her to learn a lesson from a situation that really wasn't like a situation to begin with. It's just taking something from nothing and learning from it. You know what I mean? You learn by doing. So, as you see, once shit start clicking, Six of Swords is shit clicking. When shit click with it. When opportunity open, hop on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Her throwing this shit in the fire, this whole rolling with the homies moment, opened the door for her and the skateboarder dude to kind of have a fling. You know what I mean? Because two things can't occupy the same space. She had to get over this guy so she can get into the skater guy. Suppose she was still into this guy who really was never into her. She'd been in she would have went from a Six of Swords to an Eight of Swords, which is a self-imposed prison. That's a chick who don't get it. Like, y'all ain't never been in a relationship, but she going around saying y'all dating. She going around saying you hers. She going around saying y'all soulmates and shit like that. It's like, fuck no. Like, no. Like, no. You got it fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, shit click with it, feminine. You're just getting to the point where you're learning from Your past mistakes and your past relationships, or your past mistakes and your past friendships, or your past actions during your past in life. Masculine, he's kicking his shit off in regards to you with a King of Pentacles. This is where the King of Pentacles was in the last message. And it was your reading last message. So this is twin flames and separation. So as far as the masculine in regards to you, he's got the King of Pentacles issue. King of Pentacles is a karmic masculine. Your karmic masculine feminine, or maybe this is a karmic masculine of your masculine. Masculine karmic masculines could be like I said, the masculine trying to change his life. And, you know, he was in the streets and shit, doing all kind of street shit. Because his big brother or his dad or his uncle is like a street general or four-star gangster or some shit like that. And it's like he want out. It's like he goes to his uncle, his big brother, whoever this King of Pentacles is, who's a master manifester, the king of getting pentacles. It's a pinnacle. It's a person, place, or thing, something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. He's karmic at the end of the day, meaning whatever the fuck his uncle, big brother, cousin doing in these streets, it ain't divine. He's a divine. His brother's not. And this is like him standing up to his brother, or him like, just like, hey, I don't want to do this shit. And brother hits someone like, nigga, this the family business. Like, what the fuck you mean you ain't trying to put in work? Like, ain't no other way out. Like, nigga, this it. And whoever this karmic masculine is has a big influence on your life. And it's so big that this karmic masculine could be alive or dead. And they still got influence over you. Like I say, that's the reason why they the King of Pentacles. Because it's like they not here, but they here. That's perfect example is like, at least with my masculine, it's like his mother. You know what I mean? She passed. His parents both passed like when he was young. Not like a kid. He was like a young man. You know what I mean? And a lot of shit his mom told him or dictated to him or instilled in him, it's like more prevalent now that she's gone than it was when she was alive. Like, when his parents was alive, he was like a heathen. This nigga was really out here doing crazy ass shit. Now that they gone, it's like he taking what they say to the 10th degree, especially what his mother says. All this shit that his mother instilled in him, it's almost like she's still here. Telling him what to do. She's still here, like, dictating his actions and shit. Not calling his mama karmic, but I mean, you know, what's karma? Like I say, that's lessons you learning. That's like ancestral issues, man. Like, it's just karma can extend in so many ways. It's very deep, but I'm saying all this shit to say this. Whomever this person in y'all life, masculines, that's dictating y'all, they dictating how you deal with your feminine. Whether they alive or dead, they're dictating how you basically deal with your feminine. That shit is unfair. It's unfair. Your feminine can't compete against ghosts. Your feminine cannot compete against ghosts. How can she win? He could be a she could be a he, you know how we rocking. How are you gonna let something that's not even here influence you when a person who clearly influences you in the best way you create a mess with right now? That type of shit. It's like you pushing out the people you need in your life because the people who you don't need in your life no more are basically dictating your life in general. You know what I mean? And like I said, that's what bad people do. You know what I'm saying? They push the good people out to where they leave you isolated with just them. And then you can fall in their plans and in their hands for as long as they want you there. Feminine, you in regards to the masculine energy, you got the 4 cups. This is the world. Coming to masculine, it's like you in the world or he in the world, or you seeing exactly what the world is and its influence on your twin or you or whatever. Four of Cups, that's the third dimension. That's a temporary space and time. Everything in the third dimension got an expiration date. Me, you, this planet, that tree outside, the city, the internet, everything. Power grid, everything has an expiration date. Eventually, the light's going to cut off in this motherfucker. The world I'm talking about. Eventually, the light's going to cut off in this bitch. And it shouldn't take the lights to cut off in the world for you to exactly see the world for what the world really is. The world is a simulation. It's fake as hell. It's temporary as shit. It could be a living nigga. We could be in a simulation right now. How do we know what's real and what's not in this bitch? Shit, we had like the dream you had last night felt real as shit. And it's like you in reality right now and it feel fake as fuck. Fake. People in this simulation, this world, is fake as shit. The people that run this world, fake as shit. You know what I mean? Everybody fake, Joe. Everybody fake. The women fake. Got fake ass, fake hair, fake glasses, fake makeup. The niggas is fake. This niggas got fake money, fake cribs, fake cars, fake credit. Government just fake as shit. It's like they don't even really exist. These niggas fake as shit. It's like they really don't exist. This bitch is fake as shit. It's like they really don't exist. It's like, nigga, this world is fake as fuck. Do we actually exist in this motherfucker? More time I spend in the world, the more time I see how it could be a motherfucking simulation. Because everything in it is fake as shit. Ain't that many real people in this world. I don't meet too many real motherfuckers. Like psychics in this community. It ain't that many. 70% of the world is karmic as fuck, and that's evident because you can look around the world and see that. You can see how 70% of this world is lost. You can see how 1-2% run the rest of the population. How 1-2% runs 98%. That's the world. You can see it. That's some fake ass shit too. Whatever's the fuck in the world, it ain't worth your peace of mind. Whatever in the world ain't worth your happiness. Whatever in the world ain't worth your soul or your ascension process. Whatever in the world ain't worth your divine, your divinity. It ain't worth your masculine. It ain't worth you. The world. You need to know exactly what it is. Why? So you don't end up a victim in it. It's like what I was saying last week. Ace of Cups. It's clarifying this Four of Cups. What are cups? Feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. I just told you how I feel about the world. What I feel about the world is just an indicator of where I'm going mentally with it. I don't give a fuck about what y'all niggas give a fuck about in the world. Like, it's Super Bowl Sunday, right? I don't even know who playing. I don't even watch sports to be knowing who the fuck playing. And I'm a guy. Because to me, sports don't mean shit. You know what I mean? God means everything. I'd rather sit down and read a good book on God before I sit and watch sports all fucking day. Like, man, who gives a fuck about sports? 70% of the world care about sports. It's bitches talking about sports now. DraftKings, all this sports betting. Everybody talking about stocks, cryptocurrencies and shit. Everybody betting penny stocks. Everybody doing the same shit in the world. But you know what motherfuckers ain't doing in the world? Trying to find they self. Trying to find God. Trying to find a divine counterpart. Trying to find a way to get God out here. You know what I'm saying? If motherfuckers was more informed about God than they were about the sports teams, than they were about current events and shit, we'll be in a better spot. Fuck the world. You know what I mean? It's a fucking simulation. All you need to focus on in the world is how you work in the world. Who you are within this world. Ace of Cups, self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, self-identification, self-realization. How the fuck can you love somebody else if you don't love yourself? How can you respect somebody else if you don't respect yourself? You know what I mean? How are you gonna try to get a crack at somebody else's issues if you ain't got a crack at your own first? If you don't even know what fucking really truly matters on earth, how you gonna know what you truly need or what truly matters to you? See, in my personal opinion, the fact that everybody talking about sports, the fact that everybody in the cryptocurrency, the fact that everybody TikToking, the fact that everybody doing what the fuck everybody else is doing, it's just proof, you know what I'm saying, that motherfuckers want to fit in. Motherfuckers don't like filling out a place. I've been filling out a place since I was a child. I always felt I was just way too more advanced than the rest of the kids around me. And here it is, I'm 33 years old. I still feel like that. Like motherfuckers ain't got it. Like motherfuckers is really in assimilation. Like niggas sleep out here, man. I feel like the only nigga woke around this bitch. I feel like the only motherfucker really coming with some substance. There's a few people like myself, but like I said, they ain't around. And if they are around, their numbers look just like mine. Manipulated and all fucked up. Like, and y'all don't even give us a chance. That's the thing. People like myself who do what I do, who passionate about what I do, who are all about God, purpose, and divinity and shit, it's like y'all see our numbers and then get turned off. Well, they must not be popping. They only got like 130 this week, 200 and something this week. I remember I used to get 2.5K a week just like you motherfuckers. Now my shit dwindled down to like $1.30, $1.20 when I got 3.8K. Like this shit don't make no sense. But like I said, it ain't like I give a fuck about what y'all give a fuck about. It ain't like I actually care about that part. You know what I mean? I'd rather reach, like I said, 4 quarters than fuck on 100 pennies. Fuck 100 pennies. What's a penny? Nah, I need 4 quarters. So 4 views with 4 quarters look way better than 100 views from 100 pennies. I'm $1, nigga. So I'm really looking for like half dollars around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's the quality over the quantity. And it ain't even like you getting quality in the world. You can't even get a quality reading at a nice, hot, cheap price. You know what I mean? Yet alone find something cheap and quality in the world. Everything is expensive and it's like not even quality. Like cars are half-assed. You get hit in your new car, that shit gonna scrunch up like plastic. It ain't even really like you getting bang for your buck. It ain't like they're really using real metal. It ain't like I say, that's the world for you. 4 cups, man. The world is just skipping steps and cutting corners. That's all the world does. The world and cut corners so much. It's like it's grooves. It's like instead of walking on the sidewalk and like on the driveway, you want to cut through grasses. And it's like people cut through grass so much you created a groove on somebody's grass. They don't want your footprints all on their grass. Your lazy ass could have went around. But since your ass want to cut corner, everybody else cutting corners, now you got a whole world full of people creating grooves in people's lawns. Which suck, because now the people got to stop what the fuck they doing and fix their lawn because your bitch ass continue to walk on it. Like I said, the world ain't fair. The world ain't nice. The world don't give a fuck about your godliness, nigga. The world care about how much money you got, how many followers you got, how much you popping. That shit more important before they even dive in deep into the fucking content of your channel. People hear me say God 3 times and get turned off and won't even listen to what the fuck I'm saying. People hear me say Jesus Christ and turn immediately because they think I believe in a white Jesus when that nigga's been black in my home since I was a baby. But you know what I do see? Y'all watching though? I'm seeing y'all, like I say, watch everybody else. These motherfuckers who act like it's an accident. They own and shit. Who gridding and lighting and burning candles and shit. Like I say, whatever seem official to y'all is what y'all flocking to. Y'all can't even spot what's real within this community no more. Because all the motherfuckers is popping fake as shit. I'm talking about plastic fake. I'm talking about matrix fake. You wouldn't know what real is if it bit you in your ass. That's the world. It's been corrupted. I can see why this shit will be corrupted too. My thing is, feminines, masculines, fuck with what's real. Keep real people around you who gonna tell you the real. Not yes men and yes women who gonna make you feel the way you wanna feel. That's all y'all doing with these psychics, making these motherfuckers blow up in the minute that they blowing up. Y'all just becoming yes men for them. Like I say, if you watching somebody and you ain't learning shit, then it's entertainment purpose only. You shouldn't be watching no reader for more than a year or two and not learn from them. Not figuring out how to do your own cards. Not figuring out how to get into a flame union, reunion, recognition. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's obviously the majority is watching for the presentation. Hey, she got 2, 3 candles. I like that. Hey, she just said a big prayer with this incense and this little magical spell that I was aware of beforehand. Like I said, extra shit gets y'all attention. Only thing that matters to me is, like I said, you finding your purpose. That means the world to me. If you can figure out how to do that shit, you learning how to do cards yourself. That'd be the shit biscuits. You watching me, because the way I do cards, it's meant for you to learn it. I'm like a preacher. I say the same shit all the time. Master this craft. Don't just be a fucking follower. Don't just be a viewer. Don't just be like swagger jacking or sauce jacking people who you think are fit enough for you to lead. You could be getting led by a dumbass. Like I say, it's a lot of motherfuckers who don't need their influence, who got hella influence that's fucking off a lot of people. Don't be one of them. You know what I mean? It's more bad psychics than good. It's more manipulative, fucked up ones than good ones. You don't meet too many psychics that's fucking with Christ, that's fucking with God, that's fucking with the twin flame path purpose agenda. Seems like it's a lot of people telling you how to do spells, telling you how to cleanse and shit when they need cleansing like a motherfucker. Like, it's like the average therapist. Most therapists I know got drug problems, nigga. Got fucked up issues, but they trying to tell you how you fucked up. Like, nah, nigga, you become a therapist. You don't watch psychics to listen to them for years. You watch psychics to become one. What's a psychic? Trusting in your own intuition. Your own intuition. Yeah, book a reading with me. I'm going to put you on. I'm going to tell you how it's done. You know what I mean? I guarantee you, you do a life coaching session with me, by your third coaching session, you're going to get it. Like, you know what, Boom? I can read cards. Like, you know what, Boom? I already know what to do, man. Thank you. Like, psh, did my job. The point is to teach people how to fish. This tarot shit, this card shit is fishing. Teach people how to fish. So they ain't got to be waiting for fish from people. You should never have to wait for fish with me. I done already taught you how to, you know what I'm saying? How to bait fish and how to, cast it. All you got to do is just have the patience to wait for fish and know when to reel it in and shit like that. Like, it's what you being taught. It's the type of teacher you got. It's the type of psychic you looking at. It's their agendas and their motives and shit. I told you, my thing is just to get you closer to God, get you closer to yourself, get you closer to your divine counterpart, get you closer to your path, get you closer to your purpose. By doing that, by me doing that, or you helping me do that for you, is only gonna make you the best person you can be. To where you don't need people, period. To where you can create your own fucking channel, you can create your own fucking decks, and go out here and teach people how to fish. You got fishermen out here who don't want to teach you how to fish. They want you to become dependent on them for fish. That goes for friends, teachers, family. You're going to have the psychic card, the psychic intuition with the psychic, trusting your own intuition. You're going to have to know your own intuition, who to fuck with, who not to fuck with, and who to avoid like the plague. Masculine. You in regards to yourself personally, you got the 10 of Pentacles. This is an A+. This is you and somebody coming together like butt cheeks. This is you manifesting something that you wanted. What's the King of Pentacles that you had before this? King of Pentacles, this is being in a position to manifest whatever the fuck you want. Like I said, I became a King of Pentacles before anything. Like I told you, I knew how to read people before I needed a reading my damn self. And like I say, I wanted to teach myself how to read myself and other people. So could nobody have to read me anyway. I know I ain't the only person that figured that shit out. I can't be. Can't be the only motherfucker that thought of that. Like, you know what? Let me get on this shit. So I don't need nobody to put me on this shit. I can put myself on this shit. I knew looking at tarot for the first time that it could be done. I could figure this shit out off top. With cards, doing it a whole different way too. Like, yeah, I mean, Intuition. You know what I mean? That's why I'm a raw psychic, because I trust in my own intuition. My intuition has taught me more lessons than any psychic can. Trusting my own intuition and trusting in God and my intuition has brought me to more promised lands than any person has ever claimed they've brought me from. My twin just activating my brain in order for me to want to know more has done more for me as a person than most of these psychics have done my whole career. Nigga, you are the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes the things. You understand what I'm saying? And it ain't just you, feminine, who popping. Your masculine popping too. I told y'all the same person. Y'all double dragon. Ten of Wands, that's double dragon. This is your medallion. That's your masculine's medallion. Y'all putting that shit together, forming double dragon, and now y'all a two-headed fucking dragon beating the shit out of motherfuckers. This is like the 5 Power Rangers forming into the 5 Zords to form the Megazord. This is like the 5 rings summoning up fucking Captain Planet to come save shit. It's 2 becoming 1. It's 2 powers coming together as 1 power to make something more powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the energy you stepping into, masculine. You're seeing that it's like Double Dragon. It's like you the shit yourself. It's like any Power Ranger. You powerful yourself. But 5 Power Rangers, but 2 Double Dragons. You know what I mean? But this Megazord is going to do more damage than you just doing damage yourself. 2 heads are better than 1. And this is something your masculine coming to the grips of. Like, 2 heads are better than 1. I ain't in this alone. In fact, I got a whole squad. And clarifying this 10 of Pentacles, we got the Queen of Cups. What's that? The Psychic card. What's the Psychic card? Like I've been saying, it's trusting your own intuition. Like your own intuition is what you trusting in. So at the end of the day, it's like, how can I put this shit? Hold on, who the fuck outside my door? Walking through my grass, punching up my snow and shit. Later. Oh, that's the next door neighbor. Anyway, you know, your intuition is going to take you far than any person is going to take you. You know, your trust in God, your faith in God, your faith in yourself is going to take you places further than any man or woman can take you or reveal to you or kick game your way. You know what I'm saying? Future, final row. Feminine going to the future, you got the 10 of Wands. You had this in your message in the last reading. You got it again. 10 of Wands. This is pumping the brakes on some shit. You know, it's a few actions you need to just stop doing. That's asking questions to people you need to stop coming to for answers. What you need them for. You can do all this shit yourself. Like I said, when a student finally becomes a teacher, you ain't got to ask the teacher for shit. That's the point. Like, as a teacher, you want your kids to learn so they don't need you anymore. And in fact, so they can create a better course that can teach more kids better than your criteria was teaching them. You know, as an Olympic coach, Olympic gymnastic coach, you want your students to do better than you. As a basketball coach, you want your players to live their life good and be in a position just like you. Not just to be a player, but to retire and become like a coach and put that game on these future up-and-coming superstars. You know what I'm saying? It's all about completing shit. It's all about the circle of life. So, once again, going to the future, feminine. If you've been fucking with somebody, you've been taking their advice for years, if you've been listening to a person for years, and you still in the same fucking position, stop listening to them. You know what I'm saying? Don't even fucking look at them. Like, don't even refer them to other people and shit. You're gonna have to call a spade a spade. Is it you making your life better, or are they helping your life get better? Let's just keep it real here. It's like a person who claimed they did a lot for you, but you don't see none of that shit. It's like, how you figure that? Well, I've done this, and this. You always need this, and this. Well, what happened before I fell off? Was you this instrumental before I needed you? No. I was handling business before you got here, right? So just because I'm in a little bind and you around, that makes you better than me, or that makes you in a better position than me. Like I had to think about that shit one day. I was looking at online and shit. Everything I see on Facebook and Instagram, what people is doing and posting, like it's something to post. That shit I was doing at the young age. Like I've done more at age 15 to 30 than most motherfuckers has done their whole life. The money I made from 15 to 30, the places I done been, the shit that I was into, the barriers I done broke down. I've been traveling. I've been on a permanent vacation since like 18. I've been seeing the motherfucking country. I've been going from place to place everywhere. I'm everywhere. Motherfuckers ain't never been there. Now everybody posting that. Yeah, I'm here. I travel and shit. Nigga, I've been worldly. Niggas want to flex their consciousness all of a sudden. Posting like smart memes and shit. Like I say, it's a lot of motherfuckers who watch me now that watch me but will act like they don't watch me or act like it ain't my shit that they ganking and shit. Like I know who ganks my shit. Cause I know my voice when I hear it. My shit is so pure. My shit is so uncut. Nigga, my shit so rare. I know who got it. It's like Pineapple Express. You know what I'm saying? Nigga smoked a joint, seen a cop get killed. He threw the motherfucking J out the window. The killers come outside to see who the fuck was just out here. Nigga pick up the joint like Pineapple Express. So now he know exactly where to find whoever this was. There's only one person in town that got this weed. If I find him, I bet I can find whoever the fuck this was. Like that's how rare shit is that you ganking. Can't gank no rare shit and think that shit gonna fly. Like you can try to copyright it, you can try to act like it's yours. Like I said, the only motherfuckers that's gonna think it's yours is the 70%. Once the 28% catch with you jocking, they finna crucify your bitch ass. Let me hear some of my favorite psychics terminology come out one of you psychic karmic ass mouths. I'm gonna treat the fuck out y'all niggas. And I'm gonna let the person know who you ganking, so they can deal with your dumb ass too. Like I say, it's agendas, man. Don't fuck with what's popping. Period. Don't fuck with what's popping. If it's popping, it's outdated. It's like the have and have nots. When everybody was watching that shit. Yo, you watching that? Nah, nigga. Y'all all watching it. So I don't want to watch something that everybody watching. Maybe it's a programmed commercial or some programming in there that everybody getting. Because everybody want to watch this shit. P-Valley. Ain't shit about P-Valley that I would want to fuck with. You know what I mean? That shit look gayer than Empire, my nigga. Like, I'm cool. It ain't because it's gay, I don't want to watch it. Like, no. It's just, nigga, I'm cool. Y'all can watch that shit. I'm cool. Empire, I wasn't on that. I wasn't on none of that. Like, I ain't on shit everybody watching. Once again, it's a Sunday, nigga. Super Bowl Sunday. What am I doing? I'm doing readings for the general public. I ain't having no fucking stag party and getting drunk with my niggas watching this game and shit. That ain't what gets me off in life. You know what I mean? Like, when you got rare people in your life, when you got rare gems in your life, don't try to paint over these gems, man. Let them be gems, man. It's like you got a house full of gold and you come up on a pearl. And instead of wearing that pearl, you want to make that pearl gold plated. A gold plated pearl. Like, no. Just rock the pearl as is. You know what I mean? Why would you put this pearl, you know what I'm saying? Why would you gold plate this pearl? That just don't make no sense. Why would you dumb yourself down? That don't make no sense. Why would you want to be like the 71%? I mean the 70%, excuse me. 28% divines, 2%ers, 70% karmics. That's 100%. Why are you trying to be like everybody else? Why you want to be looked at and accepted like everybody else? Fuck acceptance. Fuck validation. I told you we live in a world. Everybody in the world want to be like each other. Don't nobody want to be different. And then for us that's being different, for us that's being unique, for us that's being ourselves, we get targeted. We get shitted on. Like we going against the grain. Like we rebels. Like something wrong with us. Nah, nigga, something wrong with y'all. 10 of Wands. You gotta know when to pump the time out and pump the brakes on shit. It's certain shit in your life you don't need to be giving your time, energy, and resources. No, oh my God. Certain people, places, and things you don't need to be giving your time, resources, and energy to no more. That shit dead. It's only for the sake of your divinity. You know what I mean? You don't want to be facilitated with the rest of the world. You don't want to be categorized with the rest of the world. You're different. Stand out. It's gonna be hard standing out in the shit. It's gonna be hard going against the grain, but like I say, that's the true way of life. It's living in the real world. How people in Zion who jack into the matrix and move around through the matrix, they really living. It ain't like they can live. If Trinity goes to the matrix, if Switch or APOC or Morpheus come to the matrix, the agents gonna be all over their ass. Soon the agents get a whiff of where the fuck one of these Zionists is at. You know what I mean? Oh, they came from Zion, where they at? It's like they gonna be on their ass with a passion. Look at every time when anybody from Zion nigga came to the matrix, they was already on the agent radar. You know what I'm saying? Because they true to what they do. It ain't like you eject into the matrix and you blended in with everybody to where the agents don't know who you are. If an agent can't identify you, nigga, then you part of their plan. They don't need to identify you, nigga, because where you going, shit you going, is gonna be your demise anyway. It's gonna be your demise anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like if you, like I said, if you live your life the right way, trust me, shit gonna happen. You gonna see glitches in the matrix. You gonna see how it's gonna work out for all these fake motherfuckers. Opportunity just gonna open up for them. You the realest motherfucker in the equation, and shit going all bad for you. You gonna be able to see that, distancing yourself from all the fake people. Like I say, it seems like the real motherfuckers perish, and the fake motherfuckers live on. Real rappers don't get no, like, in the same way I ain't got no views and subscribers and shit. It's the same way niggas like Talib Kweli, Common, real rap motherfuckers, Black Thought, motherfuckers that eat any one of these new niggas up. Like, how the fuck Black Thought and Common and Talib Kweli ain't going platinum? You feel me? But 6ix9ine Tattletales is going platinum. This nigga got 250 million views and shit. That's how I look at it. I ain't never looking at no psychic and like, damn, they must be rawer than me. That's why they views is up. Nah, nigga. It's the world. Nigga, I've analyzed the world long enough to know how this shit twerk. In the same way 6ix9ine keep getting views, nigga, it's the same way these fake ass motherfucking psychics on this community gonna get views. That's just showing you that karmics are the ones boosting these views up. It ain't like the divines watching this shit or give in to what the fuck they talking about or even give a fuck about what these fake motherfuckers is on. Fake motherfuckers don't even bat an eye. Like, a divine person don't even bat an eye to the fake shit. We just keep it real through and through. And spell it out for motherfuckers and really, you know what I'm saying, drop the jewels for people to get to learn shit like that. Like, if you trying to blend in with everybody, if you playing it safe to where, like I said, you live in a cushy, comfy, comfort zone and there's no type of growth going on. Like, why are you living if you ain't living to really grow, to really develop, to really go through the fire? Pain is what makes us powerful. You know what I mean? That's how we're forged into the great warriors we do become. Great power comes with great responsibility. More money, more problems, nigga. Like, from being different, you're gonna have a target in your head. By being whatever society wants you to be or deems you to be, and you're safe and they don't fuck with you, that just shows you on the wrong side of the boat. Final card in this message, we got the Eight of Pentacles. This is a life. Your own life. What does your own life consist of? Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on, a job, a purpose, a twin flame demo, a house, apartment, home or something, you know, a bed. inside your home and shit. This is children. This is just having a life. And what's a life? That's just having something more than what the average person has in this world. See, I told you, 70% of the world are karmics. So 70% of the world, in my personal opinion, ain't got lives. Not their own. I told you, these psychics that's got all these views and these subs and shit. It ain't even like they ain't even kicking shit from them. It ain't even original. They kicking you shit that they found from somebody else. Like I say, well, white people used to do to niggas back in like the 50s and shit, just steal shit. Like Elvis was doing with niggas. You know what I mean? Like, real people get poached on, fake motherfuckers reign supreme. Like I said, average person ain't got a life. Look at these rappers and shit. These niggas got all this money, all this weed, you know what I mean? All this name brand shit, all these views, all these subscribers, all these numbers, doing all these numbers, but they ain't got a life of their own. Their house ain't theirs. Their car ain't theirs. The clothes ain't even theirs. The jewels ain't theirs. They just got clout. They just got numbers. Like 6ix9ine and shit. You think 6ix9ine really got a life? Think about it. You think 6ix9ine really got a life? Fuck no. That nigga spent his life looking behind his shoulder every single day. This nigga put some hard pipe hitting niggas in prison. He just got the money for security to at least make him sleep at night. But how long you think that's gonna go? When all that money gone and ain't no security around to protect him, what the fuck you think gonna happen to that nigga? Yeah, he gonna be caught up in the ills of the world. Money don't make you real. You know what I mean? Numbers don't make you real either. Because you can be a fake person, like I say, you know, it's the difference between a person that got their own life and a person that don't. It's the difference between a person that got their own content and a person that don't. Like CJ, Wolfie, like I'm listening to this nigga. It's busting. I'm a 22 G's fan though. Kind of this New York drill shit. GD all day, like 22 G's. That's the type of niggas. That's the type of niggas I fuck with. All these New York niggas big folks. Like I call a nigga big folks. They bit 22 G's, bro. And since he GD and it's GDK all around the world, like that's some shit I'm gonna say too. Like, why is it GDK all around the world? Niggas screaming out GD killer. Everybody in the world throwing down the forks and shit. Why are the GDs the most hated gang in the fucking planet? Nigga, because we was the most strongest. Fuck you talking about? Like growth and development? Like the blueprint? Like the 360 degrees of what the fuck we represent? If you really look into our literature and where the fuck folks come from, we kind of like the Masons, nigga. We kind of like the Moors, nigga. I mean, we got moles out here, but we was kind of like the Moors. One thing about a GD, bro, you meet any GD, bro, we can go anywhere in this world and be confident in our ability as men to make shit shake. You can sit me in the middle of a hood anywhere, nigga, Brazil, Japan, China. I'm a B.I. I'm a gangster, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm a B.I. I ain't no fucking fear in my heart for nobody. Not no cops, not no crook. Nigga, it's GD over here. Like, real shit. Any GD you know, we got the same complex. Can't tell us shit. And we smart as fuck. We were about hustling. All these other gangs killing niggas and doing all dumb shit. All you heard from the GDs is we was getting money. Like, money, nigga. And paying Hoover that bread like the structure was on point. Ain't like we was out here trying to blow up the Sears Tower and shit. Nah, nigga, it's what Larry Hoover represented. It's what he represents, nigga. This nigga been in jail for like what, 30 plus years? Look at the followers, look at the foundation. Now it's GDK everywhere. Everybody wanna, you know what I mean? Knock us. Like, what the fuck y'all problem? Y'all hate us cause y'all ain't us, nigga. Like, we got the beat, like the GDs got the Bloods and Crips together. Fuck you talking about? GDs got the BDs and Vice Lords and the foes click the fuck up. Nigga, we so nice that the world had to form an agenda against us, nigga. And the way the world coming at the GDs, Joe, the folks them, is the way this fuck ass community be coming at the righteous. We so cold, y'all gotta mute us, nigga. Y'all gotta turn us down, nigga. Y'all gotta fuck with our numbers and shit like that. Not to shut us the fuck up, but just to make us questionable. You know what I mean? Just to taint us just a little bit. But even though you can taint us, like I said, this shit isn't here. So, you know what I mean? You can mute me, you can manipulate my numbers and shit, but you ain't never gonna stop me. I'm fearless, bitch. You ain't never gonna stop me. I wish a motherfucker would threaten me with some magic, some silly ass shit like that. That shit ain't real to me. I will come to your city personally and slap fire from your stupid ass, thinking that shit was gonna affect me. Fuck out of here, man. Like I say, it's the world. Know what world you living in. This magic ain't real. I told you, this shit is a simulation. That shit work if you live in a simulation. If you in the world, that shit gonna be real. But if you a man of God, you a woman of God, like, come on, man. Can't nothing harm you. Can't nothing touch you. Can't nothing get past you. It's 28% divines in the world. That means it's only 28% of people with God in them. Some 1-2%ers included. But majority of the world lost. Majority of the world fucked. Majority of the world just followers. Majority of the world, man, they don't know what the fuck going on. This will always be an inside joke to them niggas. But let it continue to be. Only the real gonna prosper, and only the real gonna make it. So make sure your life, feminine, masculine, is as real as possible. That's all I got to say. That's the message I got. Hope I can be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Deuces.